Alberto Crane Show. I'm here with Coach Alexander Valerio.
Yeah. Yeah.
You nervous?
A little bit. I've never done this.
What are you nervous about? You get in front of people and kids, and you're kind of on kind of a show. You have to put not a show, but you have to perform, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's the similar thing, except we're talking, right? We're talking into a microphone, and you're being recorded, right?
Yeah.
What are you nervous about?
What
could happen? What's the negative things that could happen?
Nothing negative. Nothing negative. It's just conversation. It's just a conversation.
Are you worried about anything that you're gonna say wrong, or I don't know?
Probably just overthinking.
Overthinking.
Yeah.
Okay, where are you from? Where did you grow up? Let's start there.
I grew up in North Hollywood.
Okay.
In Webb.
Okay.
For elementary school, I went to Stratton Elementary School.
Okay.
And then for middle school, I went to Richard E. Byrd over in Sun Valley. And then at 8th grade, I moved to John Muir.
Okay.
Which was then later.
John Muir is in
Burbank.
Burbank, yeah.
And then high school, I went to Burbank High School.
Okay, cool. And as a kid, what were some of your dreams and aspirations?
I had a lot.
We've had kids, right? They grow up, and like when I'm an adult, right, I'm gonna become, IBJF Black Belt World Champion, ADCC, win the UFC belt and the Pride belt. Back in the day.
Yeah, I was pretty.
Because you dream, right? And that's great. I think that's we get kind of dulled down, right? Like as you get older, like, oh, you can't, but you can.
Yeah.
You always can in a certain way, I think. And I think most importantly is that keeping those dreams, right? Because that's what gets us excited to do stuff.
Yeah. I was a pretty active kid. I always switched between sports.
Okay. What sports did you play?
I would play basketball, then soccer, a little bit of baseball. And then when I turned 12, my parents switched me to karate.
Okay. What made them want to put you in karate?
I liked it. I loved it. The physical part of it, the self-defense part of it, mostly. And then I stopped at 20 because I wanted something a little bit more challenging. That's where I ended up finding Legacy.
Okay. And doing jiu-jitsu. Did you start watching UFCs and stuff?
Sometimes.
How did you learn about jiu-jitsu?
Through my brother-in-law.
Okay.
It's because my brother-in-law came to Legacy first, two of them. When they came, they were always talking about Legacy. So I was like, what's that? What's Legacy? And then I tried it out. I finally tried it out in 2022 in February, because he was going to leave for the Navy.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to get a chance to take a few classes with him, which I got to. He beat me up, of course. But that's how I found Legacy.
Cool. And look at you now. They got you're a social media influencer wearing wigs, sneaking into, Senator Galvan's seminars, and living it.
A lot has happened since then. I've met like great coaches who are now like brothers to me, older brothers to me, father figures, mother figures to me now. A lot of my trainers are like brothers and sisters to me now. It's just crazy how just one community just turns into family. I think that's one of my favorite parts about being in Legacy too.
People got your back. You're with these people almost more than anybody, right? In your life, probably. I see you all day, pretty much.
Yeah.
Every day. Yeah. And what do you love about, you started coaching too, right?
Yeah.
What do you love about teaching and coaching?
I like watching the kids grow. you know, especially from the basic class, they don't know, and they start off scared, sometimes confused, like, what am I doing?
Mm-hmm.
And over the weeks, you see like slightly a little bit of improvement, and then after a month, they're already willing to do their roles with other kids, especially with the tinies,
Mm-hmm.
because the tinies are a little bit harder when they start off. And then over the month, they're already doing their.
Why are they harder? Why do you think they're harder?
Um, I'd say because they space out. They're like gonna.
Because they're little babies.
They're little babies.
3 years
They're
old.
in a different, completely new environment. I saw it with my niece a little bit because she started too, and now she's getting. She impresses me because she's getting a lot of the techniques
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
down super quickly. So then that's what I see with the other kids too.
Nice. And so the tinies and the kids, and how has jiu-jitsu helped you in your life?
I've gotten more disciplined.
More disciplined?
A little bit more disciplined because I train a lot. I train maybe like 4 to 5 times out of the day now. I feel like the thinking part about jiu-jitsu, I don't know how to explain it. Like,
What about the race, the Legacy Olympics this last summer? Who won the main event? You or Kevin?
clearly I won. Like, I won that one.
Who recorded the video of that race on the beach?
There's like 3 different recordings.
Three videos.
Matthew's dad recorded it.
Why were there so many people recording it? That nobody wanted to miss it?
I don't think a lot of people wanted to miss that. I think some people thought I was gonna trip, I was gonna fall or whatever, or somehow Kevin was gonna win. I was like, Kevin might pull something off that day. He's gotta pull something off. I was like, he probably
You got in
was.
your head, huh?
Yeah, a little bit, but nah.
It's like the big brothers, right? They're always in your head. Like even though you're like, you know, like wrestling kids, right? Their brothers are just they're much older, and but the younger brothers are like, you know, they're at the top of the game, right?
Yeah.
But because they're their older brother, they're always gonna have like not be 100% sure, you know? They
Yeah.
have the mental advantage.
Yeah, and I've been running been running a lot before the beach too, so I'll be going hiking a lot and stuff like that. So for me losing to Kevin, no way, no way.
So you got him, huh?
Yeah.
That's funny, man. That's so funny. That was so funny. You know, it was like a whole build up, you know, because you were like posting stuff too.
Yeah.
That was so funny. So random. The most randomest like thing, you know, to like it's like primal, right? To run, to race.
Yeah.
So funny. So funny. So like you were going back, like I was gonna ask you, like, you think jiu-jitsu has helped you open up and be like less shy,
100%.
be more social?
100%. Before jiu-jitsu, I was a little bit more I'd say I was a little bit more like the lone wolf type.
Mm-hmm.
Like I enjoyed being by myself. I'd rather be by myself, you know. Now it's like somehow like even walking through the front doors, I'm more open. I'm more welcoming with everyone as much as I can be.
You're like, I always see you laughing and having a good time here.
Yeah.
Like, what's gonna happen next?
Yeah.
Nice, man. And what was I gonna say? On the Legacy Olympics, what were some of the Ricky? Did Ricky ever go with who was he supposed to go against? Superman? Did that ever happen?
No, that never happened. We're still pending on that one. We're still waiting on that one. Ricky's scared.
What do you think? You think Ricky has a chance?
I think Superman's got this.
Yeah?
100%.
It depends if it's concrete or... Does that matter? Concrete or sand?
I don't think it matters.
Okay. Fair enough.
Superman could run.
He can move, huh?
He can move.
What about that the video you did with Genesis where she was doing the crazy flips and kind of acrobatic things that she does for her ice skating, and he tried to copy. Like I think it was funny, right? Because he flopped a few, but like the stuff he was doing with his body, like damn, he can move. Remember that video?
I don't think I caught that video.
Or he's like flipping and stuff and doing like
Ricky?
No, Superman.
Superman?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember that
That was
one.
like
I remember that
damn,
one.
because he was keeping up with her a little bit. I was like, what the heck?
yeah, people were actually impressed. They're like, yo, he's actually doing it. And that's when he's bigger.
Because he got big too with football. He used to be much like leaner and stuff, and then he got like gained weight with playing football and eating and whatever.
Yeah.
But he can still move.
Yeah. I helped him lose a lot of that weight too. So 20 pounds in 3 weeks.
20 pounds in 3
I
weeks.
think it was like a 20, maybe a little bit more.
That's good. That's good. That's extra weight, right?
Extra weight.
I see you guys running. Why you guys are running? How often?
I run maybe like twice a week, depending if my friend is not working that day. Yenny. I'll like she'll be like, let's go hiking. I'm like, all right, I'm down, and we call it hiking, but we go running on top of the incline on the mountain and down.
Okay.
And we try getting Superman to come with us too, but he's like, is it a hike or is it a run? But he still pulls through.
Nice. Nice.
Which helped him too, because it really helped him lose the weight. Now he's a little bit thinner than he was before.
How old are you?
26.
26. Nice. Man, why do you think it's important to have a place like Legacy for like young people?
I think it helps you build a foundation in your life, and then from there.
Foundation as far as what?
As far as how you concrete your character, and then from there, if they continue the journey, and you just happen to grow.
Nice. Did you go to the graduation last year?
Yes.
What'd you think of that?
I was hoping not to get promoted, but it was cool. I love the graduations because it brings everyone together. I like that all the school just comes to Burbank, Pasadena, Glendale, just come together, and it's one big family.
Mm-hmm. What about the black belts and their speeches?
There's always a big story behind all of them. And every black belt I see, there's always a story behind them. So when they finally get their black belts and they speak from when they were white belts, even before jiu-jitsu, it's like, it's always fascinating to hear stories like that.
Everybody's just different, right? As well.
Yeah, every story is different.
What does a black belt mean to you?
It's just a white, and same as what everyone would say, it's just a white belt who just kept training, never stopped.
When you think about a black belt, what does it mean to you? Like in the heart, what does it mean to you? Uday, you have Anjanette, you have different Ricky, you have all these black belts around, right? Professor Tomas, what does it mean? What does it mean to be a black belt?
I feel like I can't answer that until I become a black belt.
Well, what does it mean for you now?
For me, it means
because you started as a white belt, no stripes, nothing, no experience, and so now you're a blue belt. You're coaching, you're assisting, right?
Yeah.
You're working in the gym, and so what does a black belt mean to you now?
For right now, it means teacher. I'd say mentor.
A black belt, a mentor. Okay.
Someone to look up to.
Somebody to look up to.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because I definitely look up to Uday and Anjanette, Professor Andrea, and the other black belts as well. So I say
mentor. Yeah. So is it important how you act on and off the mat if you're a coach on the mat?
I would say so. Yeah.
Because people are always looking at things that you're doing.
Yeah. I mean, if you're top of the mountain, everyone's always looking up to you. So, I mean, black belt is a long way to go too. So as a blue belt, I would say I'm watching my professors, how they are,
Mm-hmm.
how they act.
You're like modeling your behavior. You're kind of learning from them, right?
Yeah.
Even like even guys that are black belts, right? But more senior guys, right? Around you.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Like Saul Ribeiro, do you know who he is?
No.
He's you know Alexander Ribeiro? It's like the Six Blades, team, and he's one of the. I think for me, he's probably the GOAT, just because he was really smart with competing and stuff, and yeah, like one of the best of all time, jiu-jitsu competitors, right? And he had always tell me like, I feel like I learned more from my teammates, than I don't know, like from even like professors and stuff, Of course, there's like just so many professors, but it's a village, right? It's a team. And I was like, oh, really? Okay. It just took me back, right? That he was saying that, right? Because he's very like, just the top of the food chain, right? Top of the mountain, right?
Yeah.
Guy is saying that. It's like, oh, okay. But I think it's the connection, when I thought about it, it's the connection, right? Of him with your teammates and your brothers and your sisters, right? That helps you like having fun, laughing, helps you like connect the dots, right? Of learning things and growing, right?
Yeah.
On and off the mat. Because jiu-jitsu isn't just on the mat. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I feel like, because I train off the mat, and I feel like my training off the mat has helped my techniques improve a lot. Like before, I used to gas out because it was only on the mats training.
Yeah.
And then when I started training off the mats, I feel like my techniques gotten better.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't gas out as much as I used to before.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I just got an endless supply of gas to just blow off. Even drilling with my training partners too, that definitely helps a lot.
Yeah, that's it. Do you remember when you first started? What was the first submission you got?
I got,
Yeah, on somebody.
I think it was a rear naked choke,
A rear naked choke?
if I remember correctly, yeah.
Do you remember the first time you got somebody submitted you? Like for real, like where you were like struggling and trying to get out?
I do, but I don't remember who it was.
Do you remember the move though that they got you in?
I think it was an arm bar.
An arm bar.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember like my friend arm barred me like 10 times. I couldn't believe it. I was like, let's go again. And he did it again. He did the same thing.
Yeah, that was me, I'd say.
I couldn't believe it. He's a smaller guy than me, and he kept getting me in an arm bar, and I had to tap out.
And then the next day, your arm is just sore.
I just couldn't
can't
believe
use
it that he could control me. And I had to give up,
Yeah.
I was like, wow, this is really cool. I want to learn this, What was the moment for you that made you want to learn jiu-jitsu, like really learn?
I think the first day I got a private with Uday.
Mm.
Because for the first time I've had a private with Uday, he asked me to roll with him. It was before his no-gi class. It was before he started doing his no-gi classes. So when we rolled, I ended up pinching my nerve on my left shoulder, so I was out for like 3 weeks. And then when I got back, we got to work. He ended up helping me with technique, and the more he ended up helping me, the more I wanted to learn.
Yeah, that's it.
Because as a white belt, I was getting better thanks to him.
Mm-hmm. Nice. What about now? Like, what's your favorite submission?
Kimura
Kimura from the guard.
from the guard, because it's always there.
Okay. Cool. Cool. What's something that you want to learn? What jiu-jitsu move, like something that you want to like really get good at, of all the different games and positions?
Single leg X. I don't end up reaping in a tournament again.
You got qualified last time?
I got disqualified last time. Yeah, it was not fun. It was funny because I ended up realizing that the foot was placed over, and the ref didn't even give me time to
Adjust it.
He just called
Was
it.
it IBJJF?
Jiu-Jitsu World League.
Oh, okay. Usually they're
Beach.
more flexible, right?
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, I saw my foot just land, and I felt like I had time to move it. He just called it immediately.
Okay.
That was it. So, and then I looked at the camera. I started smiling at the camera because I knew, like, oh, I messed up.
Live and learn, right?
Yeah.
Nice. What got you into competing?
I just wanted to try it. The first one I did was the in-house tournament. And I was already hearing Professor Ude be like, in-house tournament, it's like dipping your toes in before like Jiu-Jitsu World League and IBJJF. So I was just like, why not? Just do it, you know? At least try.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then from there, I started doing Jiu-Jitsu. After that one, I did Jiu-Jitsu World League.
What's fun about competing and doing a tournament? Like, you're a white belt, you're just starting out, you're doing the in-house tournament, you're going through the steps, right?
Yeah.
And now you have some experience, right? What is fun about tournaments? Why should somebody compete?
I'd say the pressure before the tournament, and the pressure before weighing in, and the pressure before getting in the bullpen.
So learning how to deal with that,
Yeah.
experiencing it and walking and getting through it.
Yeah. It's probably my favorite part,
The pressure.
the pressure. Because after when it's done, it's like, what's next now when it's gone?
That's cool. The challenge, right?
Yeah.
That's cool. That's good. That's a really good answer. Yeah. We need a challenge, right? We need some. Life is kind of too easy, right?
Yeah.
The weight cut, the pressure of, making your coaches proud, right? Your teachers proud.
And then
representing.
overthinking your own techniques and stuff like that. Like, is it good enough? Yeah.
We started out today with do you believe in your technique?
Yeah.
We're thinking about making some shirts. Trust your technique.
Your technique. I 100% trust mine. I feel like I've trained hard enough to get my technique where it is right now. So I 100% trust it.
Do you watch UFCs?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, okay. What are sports that you watch now, or you follow?
I mostly just UFC.
Okay.
If not baseball, sometimes.
Okay.
It just depends on what people are talking about
Okay.
during the events.
Okay.
You know, like the Dodger game. When everyone was talking about the Dodger game, I was tuning into the Dodger game. Like, why not?
Yeah.
You know. And then when they
Why not?
Took him out.
You took him out to the Dodgers game?
Who took him out to watch?
I mean, bro, like I never watch. I mean, I've gone to games and I watched, but like this year, man, it was just like ridiculous. Just that one game, the last game. Come on, Game 7, making it to Game 7, and then having Game 7 like that is like, I don't know, man. And then the players, the Japanese international players, right? Like Otani and just all these guys like delivering and just putting on a show. And then it's just like, I mean, it's like a movie, you know. I'm sure they'll make a movie in the future about it.
Yeah.
And they're already talking three-peat, you know, like right away, like no, like the Yankees are the only ones to three-peat, right? No, we're gonna three-peat. Do you think they can do it?
I think so. Hopefully.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
you gotta believe, right? You gotta believe. You gotta believe. Man, it's really, really cool thing to be a part of, right? LA Dodgers is like the most LA team, right?
Yeah.
The middle of LA, you know, Dodger Stadium, like
And those guys are super
the
humble
logo,
too.
everything, just everything about it.
Yeah. Those guys are super humble too. Like, in terms of I feel like they're more humble than basketball than the NBA. The NBA, like the Lakers.
The baseball players.
Yeah.
Mm.
And you get just tell behind when they're on TV.
Man, haven't not followed basketball at all, at all.
I don't
Ever
like
since
basketball
Michael
either.
Jordan stopped playing, I don't watch it, and I think it's really down, right? The ratings and everything, But this whole baseball thing, and I mean, football's always fun, right? Because it's like combat in a way, right?
Yeah.
It's I don't know. It's different though. It's different.
And there's soccer.
I love World Cup soccer.
Yeah.
I love Summer Olympics, and I love anything fighting, boxing, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, UFC, kickboxing, anything combat. I'll watch for sure.
What do you guys think about
Anthony Joshua, Jake Paul.
Anthony Joshua knocked out Francis Ngannou, and now he's fighting Jake Paul.
What's the weight difference?
Does it matter?
I mean,
Jeez.
I thought he was fighting Devontae Davis.
but the size difference is like the size, the weight difference.
Anthony Joshua's huge. They're probably gonna make him cut some weight. There's gonna be a clause in that's gonna try to fuck him up, but that's Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. It's we're talking about it, right? So it's good. It's good. If you're a supporter, cool. If you're a hater, cool, right? It's good because we're talking about it, and I think it's good. Like it's good for everybody. It's good for all the combat sports. Talking about boxing, talking about UFC, right? Mike Tyson fights, like whatever those were,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
like I mean, like like Mike Tyson in the locker room with his butt out, right? I mean that's like one of those moments, like bro, like he's like, how old was he at the time? 50. He's like almost 60 years old.
That's so crazy.
Still like looks like jacked Mike Tyson.
Feels like a dream that happened.
Yeah, it's the kind of you're like I can't unsee that, right? Not that was. But it's so cool. It's crazy, but it's cool, right? At the same time,
Completely
He just-
forgot about that.
tattoo on his face, Mike Tyson, like I think his kids, right? And the kids are in the locker room, and he's just like, he's living the life, man,
Yeah, it feels fake. You forgot about it, right?
I forgot about
It
it.
feels like a fever dream
I was trying to forget about it too.
for the simulation.
Do we live in a simulation? Gotta ask, right? Gotta ask what people think about.
I don't think so. We feel pain.
I was watching Joe Rogan, Elon Musk, their recent podcast, and he was talking about simulations and that like if it's boring, they're just gonna discontinue. What do we call that in the video games? The people in the background, NPCs. If you're an NPC, if you're boring, like they're gonna just continue that simulation, right? And so like live a remarkable life, do stuff, right? Do stuff.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool. Do we live in a simulation? I don't know, man. I don't know. I think if you pay attention, I think the signs are there. You think about somebody, they call, or I don't know, just random things, right? Random things that doesn't make sense. Even stuff that I've done doesn't make sense. That the chances of you seeing somebody at like I don't know, some crazy event of 1 million people and you run into them, right?
Now that you're saying that, yeah.
In another country, and like what are the chances, right?
Yeah.
I have a year ago,
A year ago,
I went to Japan. I stumbled upon a random bar in Osaka.
Random bar in Osaka, yeah, exactly.
This year, I go back. I'm like, oh, that bar. What's that bar? I walk in there, have dinner, a few drinks. As I'm walking out, I bump into Amir from Legacy.
Amir from Legacy, yeah, just ran like
He's
Japan.
Like, he said, Kevin. I was like, he's like, what are you doing? He's been out of the gym for 4 months traveling. Ran into
4
me.
months, and you're out of that
In
time,
Osaka,
that
Japan.
place, right? Yeah, I remember being in Moscow, in Russia, right, years ago. I don't know how long ago it was, and I was like, man, because I was doing a summer camp, like a jiu-jitsu summer camp. They brought me on. I was like, man, I want to see see something, right? So they took me to the Red Square and whatever, all the stuff. And then I was like, I want to go just do something. So we went out and out of the randomly in this like this place, like was like almost like a club. It was a club. I see Holes Gracie and his brother Igor Gracie in there. I'm like, hey, what's going on? You know, randomly out of all the time to be there, just others in Russia, right?
Yeah.
And you run into people that I don't know.
Small world.
Yes, right. But those are those things, right? Those moments, right? That make you think about like, man, how does the probability, right? Of
Yeah.
these things happening.
You
So
know
I
how-
know.
You know how I met Alex?
Oh, this was funny.
How did you meet Alex?
I met his brother in high school when I was 15. 2 years later, I met his sister, not knowing they're related, knowing her for years. And then I get my boy Rudy in here. Rudy gets him in here because they're brother-in-laws.
Mm.
I meet him. I coach him at his first tournament, Jiu-Jitsu World League. I bump into his sister. What are you doing here? Seeing my brother. And that's when I realized all three of them were brothers and sisters. I met all three of them different times in my life.
So Kevin's technically my uncle.
I mean, pretty much.
Was my brother in,
Uncle Kevin.
Yeah.
It's a good uncle to have, right?
Separately, different parts of my life.
Was
Right,
my
right,
brother in high school then when you
No,
went?
he was older.
College, no? Probably. Uncle Kevin.
That's right.
Uncle Caveman.
That's right. Should he change his Instagram from Caveman Fitness to something else in the future? What do you think about that?
Kind of looks like a caveman.
The Caveman's cool, but should he change it to Caveman BJJ? Caveman something else? Should he?
What is it right now? Caveman United? Fitness? Did you just take off the fitness?
It's a journey. They'll come around. You'll see. You got vision.
He's got a vision.
You just have vision. You gotta follow
You got to
it.
respect the vision, yeah.
You just gotta follow it and see where it goes.
That's it. That's it. That's it, man. We're doing it. Thank you, brother, for being a part of Legacy Family, being Legacy Family. Love you, bro. Love seeing you. Always positive energy. Always laughing. We're always having a good time, right?
Yeah.
Love seeing you in the background videos with the Toro glasses and whatever it is, modeling for Toro as well, right? Sometimes, and just having fun, bro. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you. Appreciate that giving back to our kids and our community as well.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Thank you,
Thank you
brother.
for Legacy too.
How can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Alexander, I think Valerio 99.
Zero Valeria,
Yeah. That's where they can find me.
Instagram.
Instagram is better.
We're on the mats here in
Or on the mats. here.
Legacy.
Yeah. I feel like I live
Burbank.
here too. Yeah.
You live here?
I feel like I live here, but yeah.
Good. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Thank you.
Teach me how to flow.